And welcome back to Natural One. All right.
Yeah.
Before we get back into it, we have rolled the giveaway. Both of them. Yes, that's right. And the winner of the Nord deck is Duke Flea!
To the Duke.
Congratulations, Your Grace. The treacherous traps licked by James.
Thoroughly.
Little James Arano DNA for you.
Does he still want it?
Now it's a limited edition.
Limited edition?
Yes.
Got some James
And-
Aaron DNO on that.
Oh my.
DNA.
DNA.
No? Anybody? No? Please?
No.
What?
Someone laugh.
No. Ha ha.
James Dean Aaron, though.
Ah, 7-2.
Reluctant clap.
Reluctant clapping.
Congratulations, Duke Fleeg, on winning the Nord Games deck. We also rolled for the Deck of Inspiration, and that winner is Heen Hanska. Congratulations, Heen Hanska, on your Deck of Inspiration, or your DOI.
The doily.
You got your doys, and if you did the Kickstarter, you're gonna get your DUIs. So
Hey,
you know.
Uninspiration.
You go
Awesome.
in jail.
Hey, we also have some bits for you guys. Yeah.
Oh, yay,
I
bits.
think we're at about 63% of our upkeep now, so we're getting closer.
6%
Come
away.
on, we're so close.
I know.
Please let this happen tonight with us. We want it so
That
bad.
would be amazing.
We want it so
You want a
bad.
69 so
Please.
Okay, calm down. Bits.
You're
Bits. Oh
frothing at
god,
the
bits. Okay.
Do this for me.
We have 500 bits from Tamago Tora, because he'd like to hear some drunken chop rants. So I'm gonna give that to James.
I knew it.
There it is.
This is why we have trust issues.
And the other we have from Squeal the Bard, 500 bits for whoever can pronounce hashtag LAGNTFTS. So
Hashtag Linitiftus.
Lagnificus.
Tinificus.
Lagnificus.
Lagnitiftus.
Oh my gosh, this is making me think of that Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movie. It's the Flistifer.
Such a good.
So good. That's wonderful.
I love that.
Great visuals. And I think that Laura ain't got no time for this shit.
Yep.
I think it's how you actually pronounce it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna blame me and say I get the 500 bits.
Oh,
Hey, for the record, I gave you guys first crack at it.
that's true.
I did.
And I think we all pronounced it pretty
We
well.
went a little more literal with like pronouncing.
But
I mean, he said pronounce.
But yeah, it's true. And I did like your pronunciation there, real quick. That Lagnitz. So I'll go ahead and give it over to you for attempting a solid pronunciation of all those consonants. All right, so thank you, Tamago Tora, and thank you, Squeal the Bard. All right, guys. Last time on Natural One. Before we peed.
Before the
Sen.
BP.
Sen and Natrix were in Sen's room. Shut the door, let Rhea, that's the character's name, let Rhea out.
Let. Air quotes.
And you turn around and Natrix is sitting there still fuming.
I would say as you turn around, my whole disguise is gone. I'm sitting hands in, like my head is in my hands, and I'm just like on your bed.
Okay. Just going to walk over
Naked.
and wrap the blanket around initially, and then take a seat next to her on the side of the bed. That was a lot. I'm trying to do the mayhem thing about the patience thing, so I'm...
She left. She left. No one gets away. Never. And she left.
Who left?
Maya. She didn't even fight it. She let them take her. From me.
Okay.
How could we let that happen?
It's not a matter of us letting it happen, is that we could only let it happen.
The second time I've been too weak. Too unable to do anything.
Okay. You know, he usually just does this with his hands and then he's able to say some wise shit. Okay. Okay, let's start with the first time. No, not first time. Oh gosh.
She lifts the amulet and looks at it.
Did that belong to someone?
I was never able to see her again. I was never able to... There was nothing that I could have done. I lost her. I'll never get her back. And again, I couldn't stop it. Her fists are clenching. She was mine. Mine. And they took her. Everyone I love gets taken from me. And I can never stop it. Not with my mother. Not with Rise. Maya. I'm not cut out for this, son.
Cut out for what?
People. Interactions, relationships. I wasn't built for this, and yet it keeps happening. I'm still supposed to put myself out there yet again and pretend as if it's okay. Drink my sorrows away as I usually do, and yet nothing changes. I can do nothing. Everything that I have at my disposal, and I can do nothing. Except sit here and rage and torment myself with these thoughts that I just can't stop. I don't get a choice. I never do. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to take from this?
What do you mean you haven't had a choice?
Band of orphan bastards. Such a fitting name for one such as I. I never got a choice in any of the times that I've lost the people that I've wanted to keep in my life. And you're all gonna leave me eventually too. It's bound to happen. This was a poor decision on my part. I really shouldn't have trusted any of this group, any of these people in my life. I should have stayed alone. Like I was that day. She takes off the necklace for our podcast listeners. This is all I have of her. This gaudy thing and a name that makes people fear me.
Matrix?
You don't know my other name, do you?
No.
I'm sure you've heard it before. The whispers on the streets. The fear in the children's eyes as their mothers tell them not to go out at night. I am my namesake. I am a demon. I'm not to be trusted with these things. Interactions with other people. I was not made for this. I was made to kill. That's all I was ever good at.
Well, I didn't grow up on these continents, so I haven't heard that other name.
You walk this city long enough, you'll hear it on every corner. I wear it as a badge of honor. Yeah, sure. I just want to live up to her.
Was she called that?
It was her name before mine. She was amazing. Master always loved her. He would tell me stories of her greatest accomplishments. She was his favorite. Is his favorite. And I will never, ever fill her shoes. And even now, how many times have I failed? I couldn't even keep one person from leaving us. I couldn't stop it. I couldn't do anything. I guess, I don't know. I don't know if I can ever live up to her.
Sitting in that silence for a moment. Sen thinks. Looks over at her goggles. Grabs it. His name was Terran. He was a tiefling like you. And we grew up together in Berkshire. And one day he swiped us just off one of the stalls. And I thought it was the coolest thing. And then one day I get back to our home, if you will. And this is all that was left. Crack and all. Then she reaches into her pocket and she pulls out the little hairpin with the butterfly. This is the only thing I have left of. I don't even know if it was my mom or my dad's. And I, too, feel like I am unable to keep people from leaving.
I guess we're the same then.
Ish. But I have left people too.
I've had to leave many behind.
And I think that's just the way it works.
You see these people in this city, the nobles, the people that are higher born. This house reminds me of it. How they're all happy families. At least it seems that way. My happiness was a small shack in the landing. Barely big enough for our beds. Cots on the floor, really. She didn't like the city. She didn't like how they treated her there. Or me. We stayed in our little landing apartment. And it was the worst idea. Because when you have a name like the demon, people don't just fear you. They hunt you. They look for your family. They look for the people you love. And the only person that she had, the only thing that she truly loved, was hiding in a closet as she died. I didn't even get to say goodbye. And I think about it every day. That I did nothing. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do anything.
I feel like if I were Mayhem, he would again do the hand thing, and he would say something like, even if you could not do something then, or even now, it does not mean that you can't do anything later.
Try again after this?
I mean, yeah.
How many times do I have to break my own heart?
hearts are overrated.
Right. I said I don't have one.
Exactly. Gosh, he makes it look really easy, you know? He just puts his hands together and he says something.
He does. This is why we're not built for emotions and this kind of interaction.
What are you talking about, no emotions? I'm fucking pissed off half the time.
And me over here with my tears. God, I wished you guys would have never seen this side of me.
I mean, it's just me right now.
I listen and try and hear if there's anyone else like hearing any of this, because I was not
still
quiet.
I sure am.
Your shadows
I was
like under
not
her
quiet.
I want to say that Rhea's been out there listening the whole time, and at first it was just like, I'm gonna find out. But then as things started getting more serious, she's kind of like leaning against the wall right next to the door. And as the conversation keeps going, she's kind of like reaching into a pocket and fiddling with the coin that she got back from Grand and just slides down the wall and just gets more and more, like visibly just miserable and pained figuring all of this stuff, and is just still there listening, sitting on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know why I suggested I could do the talking thing, because clearly I'm not built for this.
I couldn't let the others see me. Not like this.
And yet you choose me?
I see myself in you in a lot of ways. I feel like you're the only one that would have understood. Truly understood how hard it is to communicate, how hard it is to constantly have this eating away at you inside and have to put on a smile or a front of some kind. I don't know. I didn't plan on ever opening up to anyone in this group like this.
Thanks.
I give like a pat on the back, like, yeah, you're welcome, I guess.
Bro pat.
Give a
Awkward moment.
just a pat in return.
I had feelings, but my masculinity is intact.
Pat.
You can hear the creaking of the elbow.
Oh god, I haven't done this movement in forever.
I've never been patting someone friendly like. This is weird.
Just modify that slapping motion.
Yeah, that's some heavy shit. I don't know if saying all of that helped at all, but hopefully, and I mean, contractually, we are obligated to stick with each other for some time, so it's not like all of us will be leaving anytime soon.
There's like a sense of reassurance, and she gives like the tiniest little smile of like, okay. But like, she doesn't say anything. She's just like, tiny smirk.
And yeah. No, I mean, I get it. Putting on faces. You have Madalena and Atrix, and what other names have you used?
A lot of random
Yeah.
names, but mainly Madalena.
Yeah.
You did use, recently, I think in Lithania City, you were using a male persona.
I was.
Yeah.
Someone that I don't talk about.
And I get that. Excuse me. But it's what we do to protect this. So I don't see anything wrong with putting on faces if it keeps you alive.
Even if I don't know myself by the end of all of this?
Gosh, I appreciate you trusting me, but I may be the worst person to be asking about this part. We are constantly changing, and the faces we put on, they are just parts of ourselves. Ultimately, I think it helps figure out who we are at the end of it all. Because some of the faces I put on, I do not like them. And at that point, I know that is not me. But then other faces, they are very comfortable. They make sense. So why can't that be me?
I guess you're right. I can be me still. But how do I come to terms with this? If you could just say that it's easy with who I believe I am, with the feelings and everything that I'm holding back constantly.
Well, I never said it was easy. It's simple, but it is not easy.
At least I'm not the only one doing it all the time.
Bonjour, I am Sam. Bonjour, I am Sam. Bonjour, I am Breen. Darren, I think I've used Darren's name too.
Gets a little too comfortable when you start using your old lovers' names as
Oh,
disguises.
Lover, no, we were, oh gosh, 10.
Sweethearts. Or just close.
We kept each other alive. I had the brain. He had more of the physical ability, and we found ourselves not really blending in with the rest of the other urchins in Berkshire who really grouped up. So it was for a while there, and me and him against the world. But
It's hard living on the streets.
you make do with what you have. As you say, that shack was your home.
What happened to him?
I don't know. All that was left was the goggle.
Did you ever look for him? Attempt to find him?
Not really. Kids off the street in Berkshire, dozens of them, just slip through the cracks.
They do here too. The landing's never a safe place for kids at night.
Yeah.
I was on the streets till I was 5. A couple years. And I guess you could say I got lucky. Getting taken in by the Karambit. Raised as a weapon. In all her glory. And I suppose I want that. I do. I want to be known for it. Let the demon reign over this city. Let them fear my name.
I don't know, that sounds pretty cool to me. So, you're not You don't want that, Natrix. Really, you don't. Trust me, it would be really bad if you... No, trust me. That sounds pretty fucking bad if you ask me.
You hear Mayhem sneeze.
My ear holes are burning.
No, that sounds pretty cool.
Did when she would tell me her stories too.
You miss her?
Always. She was a good mother.
I mean, she raised you for a time. And I may be overstepping bounds, but if she looked anything like you...
Actually, she was 10 times hotter.
I mean, seriously, girl, you were fucking hot. You do realize that, right?
You think I don't know?
I mean, I understand with the closing choices, but just in case, you know, the low point right now...
Naked on your bed.
Yes, very true, very true. You are naked on my...
Figure out where you're taking this, Sen.
I am not taking it there. I respect you, but I appreciate... I don't know if that was an offer. No.
Literally, like, she's not phased. Naked most of the time, hits on a lot of people. You're a female, so there's no issues. Respecting the respect.
Thank you. Respect. Is there anything else you would like to talk about? I am here to listen. And I think Ray is listening too.
I think so too. I don't think she left.
From outside in the hall. No, I'm not.
I will...
Good cover.
They'll never know.
Bedroom door is open inward, so I open it and watch her slide back. Well, you got these two at the very least.
Ray is just gonna look up at you, super sullen and like sad. All the empathy, just like.
All heartfelt, like feeling all good about it. And she's like, let's go eat dinner.
Well, actually, that conversation only took about 30 minutes.
God, this
it's like
wine has
2:30.
affected me.
But
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
She skipped the charcuterie board, totally forgot time, and was like, you're right.
yes, but that was a good talk. If you ever want to talk about anything else.
This is a rare thing, we're not doing this all the time.
No, not all the time. Trust
Yeah.
me, I hardly
Okay, good.
share too. But if you want, here for you.
She's like, she gives you a knowing look of like, I appreciate that. Like, you could see that she appreciates it, but she plays it off as if like, yeah, we'll see, in her words.
Okay. Now both of you get the fuck out. I really do need to take a nap. It has been a long 48 hours.
I'll say Ray is still sitting on the floor and just holding her coin. Well, she's on the door, the
Yeah.
wall outside the door.
Okay, so she shifted.
Yeah, no, so she didn't slide like this. She's sitting outside against the wall.
I will come over. It's like, are you good?
And play it, mom.
Ray is still kind of like holding the coin, like and absent-mindedly, kind of like flicking it around in her hand, and then just goes,
Okay, deep in thought. Okay, I think I have used all that I know on Natrix. And I tried doing the mayhem thing. It didn't, like, I don't know. I am trying really hard. God.
She's looking at Sen, and she just, as she's looking at her and sees Sen fumbling, she's just going to like, wild shape cat.
Okay, good.
Rhea turns into a cat right in front of you.
Like eye contact. Like this is awkward. I'm just gonna whoop by.
No
Thank
longer
you.
talking.
Thank you. Are you going to put clothes
I
back?
wrap your blanket around me in the like sexy, it's covering the boobs, but like hanging low on the back so you almost see the booty crack, and I just walk out of your room.
I was
Whoa.
doing Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
when she
yeah,
has legs.
Can I take a blanket from your room?
Go for it!
Thank you. Grab a blanket from her room. I close the door. I breathe. And then I just face plant into the bed. It has been too fucking long. And I will be passed out till dinner.
Okay. Okay. Sen is out.
I'll say when Natrix walked by, Rhea, like as she's walking, made a point of doing like cat rub on her leg as she goes down.
And where's Natrix heading?
I'm gonna head down to the parlor. I'm not gonna, like, I've put back on the necklace, but I'm not, like, changing my shape at this moment. She's trying to be a little more authentic, a little more herself, let's say. And so, still naked as all hell, as the day she was born into this world. But modesty, towel, blanket. She'll walk down and join whoever's in the parlor, sit, sip some wine.
Okay. We will get there. Mayhem and Vivi. We last left you in the parlor.
Yep.
I was describing Natrix, and now I'm like, she keeps many secrets. I know very little about her already, but excuse me, sorry. This juice is delectable. You see like blink. Yeah, you see blink right, then blink left, but right is already open again by the time left is blinking.
Okay, do it.
Can Dragonborn do that chameleon thing where they like
Licks the eyeball.
Can we?
No.
I can't do nothing.
For that, you need to be a lizard man.
Hey, you told me I couldn't be a lizard folk. There are no lizard folk in this world.
there's some
Son of a bitch. Imagine if Sen was just a 7-foot tall lizard man
with asthma.
with asthma.
Licking his eyeball in front of Mayhem.
It's like 2 inhalers though.
Oh my god. I can't believe we just went from that to that.
Yep. Yeah. That's on brand, actually.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right.
I don't know many secrets about her, but all I know is she is quite reliable in a fight. And if you give her enough reason, she'll at least help you. Reluctantly so, but she will help you.
Well, I witnessed her prowess in a fight.
Oh yes, quite formidable. I would never want to tangle with her in a combat of any sort. She is quite skilled, terrifying actually. So I'll be honest. I thought you were going to lose your hand when you healed her. 100%.
Oh my god.
100%.
Can I walk in at that?
Oh,
We're not
no,
even
no,
there.
No, yeah. You guys are up still having your conversation.
Oh, that's such a good one.
30 minutes. Cannon.
Well, I feel lucky I didn't. Listen, I do think I could be an asset to you all, and if you had any advice to help convince the rest of the group.
They don't take me seriously. But I will stand by your side. Nonetheless, I feel what you've done today is it should be considered more than sufficient to at least help us on our quest. I don't know how they'll respond to it, but I can at least give you some things that will, excuse me, that will at least help you understand them a little more.
Yeah.
They are very secretive. And if they ever open up emotionally, you better be there. They will. It is such a rare occasion. It is like every 1,000 years.
Missed it.
Yeah. It is like every 1,000 years when a falling star, and you see that falling star, that is their emotional journey. I have waited so long to see anything emotional come from them, and I have not been able to see it once. Maybe a flicker once in here or there, but other than that, I know it's somewhere in there. I have faith that it's in there, and I will find it one day.
Your loquaciousness is quite refreshing, Mr. Jiro.
Thank you.
No, please.
I could chat about all day, but
I love hearing your stories. And after that direct question about like how can she convince them, she'll ease back into just the casual asking about their past adventures, with the intention of trying to pick up where they might most need help, like where there may have been gaps where she could kind of, what to really highlight in herself during dinner, just based on like the past adventures and where she could have been an asset in the past. And so she'll make a note to play those things up during dinner.
I'm trying to pick out specific details, but at the moment I'm just like, I'll refer to specific things that will like allude to that kind of idea. Other than that, I'm pretty deliberately telling you, like, listen, the team, they love the fuck out of secrets. They just keep a ton of them, all of them, from me, from each other, to themselves, with each other. Apart from me, it is crazy.
You're involved in it. None of them.
I have so much hope and faith that we will pull together and we will rise against this challenge or whatever this tear in the sky could have been. But other than that, I swear, I will.
A tear in the sky.
You see a frozen dragonborn staring at you.
Just,
And then
did I say
she'll
that?
pat. Secrets can be such a burden.
Oh, she's so sly.
Oh, hell yeah.
She's gonna get it all out of you. Damn.
See his scaly throat gulp.
Suddenly it's a
Mayhem,
rainbow
make
wheel.
another Constitution saving throw. You
Bro.
Yeah.
continued the drinking.
Mayhem frozen with the rainbow wheel. Loading.
9.
You're pretty drunk here, and when she asks about this thing in this tear in the sky, you're there, man. You're drunk and you're
Sweet.
Yeah. Inhibitions are gone.
that is so true. Secrets have been bothering me, weighing me down. I'm a paladin of Rao. I am not supposed to lie. And I have lied too many times. Too many times. for my tiny, big, dragonborn heart to bear. I cannot take it. Will you promise you won't tell them that I told you this?
I promise.
I trust that.
She got trusting.
The boat. Damn, Sen is beautiful at telling stories. Exquisite with them. I have been entranced many a time with her stories and her card tricks. You should see her card tricks. Many a card on my face. Did I not know it was there?
He stares happily at you.
His mouth's kind of open, like I did not know I was there.
And the tear in the sky.
Yeah. Okay, well, you promised, so that's... Please don't be another liar. But okay, so, well, basically, the boat did fall, rather, kind of looking around a little bit, the boat did fall rather quickly, into the sea. I blacked out completely, do not even recall what happened after, but, some sort of tentacled creature pierced through this. I can't describe it any better than this, a tear in the sky. It seemed as if it was a beautiful day one moment and the next, something in front of the sky ripping apart as we were reality is what it seemed like, I guess. It's what the council meeting was about. Oh, it was so grating. I could not. I had to lie in that. I can't take it. My soul is not meant for this stress.
So,
I like drunk mayhem.
Oh, you're gonna get caught up fast.
so your next quest is about this tear in the sky.
I think it's about Natrix's boyfriend or something. Some fellow she knew named Judas. Excuse my French, but fucked our shit. The second we met them, horrible powers he possessed. It was terrifying. I tried to heal someone and it just exploded out of that chest. Couldn't even see explaining. It just. This world is a nightmare. That's all I have to say.
I love this moment. Man is ranting, going, oh. I try to heal him, and it just bursts out of his chest.
Don't know what.
There's no context.
Very little cog.
Yeah.
It's not making a whole lot of sense going through it.
She's just trying, like, she is pretty confused at this point, but is, like, trying to just look empathetic. And do you know where you are going next to address this tear in the sky?
I believe. Where? Is it Berkshire?
Ismail.
Damn it. Didn't write that one down.
I'm over here, it's like, is it Aaron or Mayhem? Just like booting up.
Which
I had to swap out real quick, okay? Which one? Got it. Anyway.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
I believe Ismail is our next stop
Oh, yes.
along the way. Unfortunately, not much choice in the matter. Not much choice in the matter, but we are being led there. It is where we must go.
That's the port city, right?
It is, yes. Ismail is the main port city on the continent of Astrian, and port city nation, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a city-state, much like Latania is, except they have the surrounding area as well with villages and whatnot. But Ismail itself is the city and the nation.
Yes. A port city I know well. Just another reason I could be a help to you all.
That is wonderful. I mean, you don't have to convince me, honestly. What I've seen you do in the bar, helping us as you did. Did you whisper in my ear at one point?
Sorry?
I thought you whispered in my ear at one point.
Oh, just words of encouragement.
Okay, I was scared. I thought it was my god.
Your god is a woman. How progressive of you.
Probably. I think, yeah. She sounds female. I haven't really picked up on it.
Strong female.
Strong female.
Gender's a construct anyways.
It is. It is. I came from an egg. Does that mean anything to you?
Drunk man, it is. I came from an egg.
I think we all did, but just in different forms.
Different types.
Yes, many different forms. I was outside the body in the egg.
Yes.
Maybe I should stop elaborating.
Outside
Regardless.
the body in an egg.
It sounds worse when you say it that way.
No, it does.
That is where I feel you. I see. Okay. I judge people through their eyes. What I can see, their souls, their eyes are windows to their soul. And in you, and how you helped us back at the tavern against those offensive ruffians, I saw the purity in you. I saw the helpfulness in you. You didn't have to come by our side at all, but you did. I don't even know if I could have trusted the others to do that. If they were in your position, of course. They were stuck in our position once she laid the first punch. It was a really good punch.
It was.
Don't fucking Matrix.
I heard it depends what kind.
Well, Well, she does document a lot. I will say that.
And you're remembering certain nights in camp with Natrix and Maya.
Oh my.
Oh, I was jumping back to when she just documented the Onra.
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Just like,
The lightning breath was amazing.
Would any of them have mentioned Maya during?
I think you guys were given.
I would probably
tell her.
mention Maya, especially in the stories and the embellishments.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like,
What kind of information would you have given about Maya?
Oh yes, she's very snooty, and then she like puts on a serious face, and she's like, I can't be awesome. I'm awesome like all the time, and then sometimes she messes up, and then we joke about it. But then she's really helpful at times, and then sometimes it's just, it's.
he is correct. It is exactly.
James, he actually just. But yeah, those would be like, and she's very powerful mage, and then she's part of Uzlium, and I fucking knew it. And like, these would all be the stories.
Were you drinking?
Well, Sen had the rum before.
So just a little carryover. Little carryover.
But yeah, like that would also like be within the storytelling from. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, the
So-
charcuterie board had special scones, so. No, I get it.
Oh, but there could be.
If you donate bits, maybe there will be.
Hey.
Jenkins like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
What was in
You're
those
edible.
scones?
You're edible.
Don't eat the whole thing. Oh, Dragon
Oh,
Lord's gonna have a
man.
good time.
Mayhem, drunk and high.
we'll get there. It's got to be somewhere in this world.
Just like crossfades.
My hands can touch
Mayhem.
everything but themselves.
I'm in the Mia dimension.
So we'll say that they told you about Maya.
Yeah.
They'll say that Maya was a member of their group until the council meeting, and Maya just left, right?
Yeah.
Like
So
just
she'll
left.
have the info that they are down a person.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you guys whispered that before, but now, so she'll have that.
And we got a raid from Total Party Chill.
ABC.
Yeah, we got him.
That means it's Raid Shade time. Raid Shades. It's okay. I don't have any shades either.
Oh no.
Fashion.
Yeah.
I
You
know,
wear
I didn't
you
bring
wear my
mine.
glasses
Do you
temporarily.
think you're a cool tone?
Oh.
Damn that shit.
Oh.
Rage shade.
Oh. I love it.
Rage shade. I know. You can go for these. These are the easiest fucking target here.
I know.
I don't have any shades either, so I'll try it. I'll
Okay,
try it.
yeah.
I'll say, so those glasses were your first choice? Or?
Ooh, that
Damn
rage
that
shade.
shade.
No, I think they're so great because they really fit your face.
Ooh, that rage. It's like a poetry slam. Like,
Raid shade getting thrown all around. Welcome, Total Party Chill. Thanks for raiding us. Love to see you guys there. We are in the midst of this this session, whatever it is.
It's kind of like Real Housewives of D&D.
Yeah.
You guys are finally getting some.
Can I steal you for a bit?
oh yes.
You guys are finally getting some much needed time to rest and to talk about some things. Sen has only recently rejoined the party after being gone and going through an ordeal, so she is passed out right now in her room. We are having a conversation with Mayhem and with Vivi, who is a new character, and at this point, Vivi's trying to get some information out of Mayhem, who is drunk. Vivi may or may not have seen to.
Smart girl.
Responsibly.
Yes.
Smart girl.
Yeah, not crazy. And
How drunk are you,
It's
man?
Foley.
there you go. And at this point, you hear a big knock on the door.
Oh dear God. Are you
Yes? Wait, oh, on the front door or
Yes,
the
at
parlor?
the front door.
Oh,
are you
okay.
expecting guests?
Well, Vivi will pop her head out to see if anyone's gonna go answer the door.
Yeah. You have Jenkins over there, and he's answering the door, and he opens it up and yes. Hi, I was told to come here to this place.
And if you look at the wine glass, you'll see ripples in it.
So Vivi's sitting there, like looking, and all of a sudden, from behind you, this big dragonborn comes coming through, Ted, and goes. I assume you grab him.
Oh yeah, like a hug,
Yeah.
but also before that to Vivi, just do excuse me for a moment.
So polite.
Like a Rottweiler when mom's home.
That's right. You go over to Ted, you grab him, you pick him up, and a big old hug. Okay. Oh,
Beautiful accountant.
oh, God, don't kill me. You still owe me money.
I won't. We'll discuss that later. But man, I miss you, Ted. The financial stuff, because I can't pay that.
It's been hours. Are you okay?
Yes, my mind wanders and I worry, and especially, you,
Have
what's...
you been drinking?
Of course, I have not intended to drink, but I am currently inebriated. Yes, unfortunately, you called it.
Well, is it all right if I come in? Looks to Jenkins.
Oh, yes, of course. This is Jensen, I believe, and this is our dear Vivi.
Vivi would have followed and said,
Yeah.
Mr. Tedderson, welcome to Hapley House. I don't suppose you recognize me, but you used to work with my father quite often, Lord Argent.
Oh, wow. That's your father?
Yes,
He was your father?
you heard.
Yeah. Well, we would know. Had to really work some overtime there on financials when he passed, unfortunately. But well, God, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Tedderson. I don't know if we ever met, but you might have seen me scurrying about.
Well, I
Vivi-
heard it from your father.
Vivi, his youngest.
You're the youngest?
Yes.
Oh my God! You're the one that he said he was taking on adventures.
Yes.
Oh my God! That's crazy. I really liked your father. He and I felt we're like kindred spirits, much like me and Sen.
Oh.
Yeah, and me and Rhea, and me and Natrix.
I've been.
What are you talking about? And this guy, and he grabs his face.
Oh, thank God.
Well
How'd me go in there?
then, we must be kindred spirits as well, because I was just saying that I felt that they were all kindred spirits as well.
Aren't they wonderful people? God, yeah, they're the kind of people that only see the best in other people. Except for the bad people, and they kill them. Like you do.
Well, come in, let's. And then she'll usher him into the back into the parlor.
Oh, I hope you don't mind I brought my axe.
They have wonderful juice, Ted.
Yeah. And she'll pour a glass of wine and give it to him, and just get him kind of settled in.
Wow. Well, they told me you guys were at the bar, Stratosphere, but I went there, and you were not there anymore.
Well, and you may have seen the state of.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was your kindred spirits. They
Ah.
are so spirited.
What did you do, Mayhem?
Okay, I existed, that was what I did, and then some other ruffians decided that was a problem to them for some reason, so she luckily...
They stood up for what was right, and they were all very brave. And I was just honored to be fighting by their side, as it were.
That's amazing.
She has a beautiful soul.
Yeah?
Oh, wonderful.
Well, if her father raised her, I believe this. But
Well, I invited them all to stay here because, well, originally they were going to stay in Stratos Beer, but Signor Strato was not very happy with them afterwards, after the renovations.
No, yeah, I heard. I said I'm a member of Boob, and they said please leave. Forever.
That could have also been the branding. I've been trying to work with it, but we'll talk about that more later. You must have accommodations here, but if you would like to stay with your party here, you're more than welcome. We can make up a room for you as well.
Oh, I don't want to impose. I mean, I do have things here in the city and a house. I have.
Of course. But at least stay for dinner.
Well, that'd be great. I'd love that. What are we having?
Lamb.
Oh my gosh, okay. I like lamb. I like it. Do you need me to kill it?
No.
No? All right.
Heart's in the right place.
I just want to help. Looks up and down at Mayhem. You okay there, buddy?
Oh, I am fine. She did, she healed me with wine.
I would like to help with that too.
Yes. She'll refill his glass.
drink more wine. And at this point, we have Ted here with you guys, sitting there, talking a bit, kind of giving more information, reminiscing a little bit, telling you memories that he has had with your father and what your father had told him about you. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight. We have Sen passed out. We have the three of them, Vivi, Mayhem, and Ted in the parlor. And you have Rhea. What are you ending up?
I mean, I think last we heard I was a cat.
You were a
and
cat.
Following Natrix.
Following Natrix.
Wherever she was going.
Okay. Natrix, you were heading down, right? So you're heading back, and we'll give it just a little more time with the three of them when we come back, and then we'll put you guys right in. Okay?
Awesome.
Noise.
Awesome. Well done, everyone. Goodness gracious. I love these sessions where I just kind of get to hang out. This is great. I was like, yes. You guys did magnificent, of course. What a beautiful session. Thank you, everyone who joined us for that session. Thank you for the raiders. Nope, there's nothing. I don't think.
Locked.
Okay.
That's a lot,
Yeah.
but yes.
Thank you, GTFO. No, that's to us.
Okay.
That's to us.
No, thank you everyone for stopping by and coming to see us. We really appreciate it. Thanks to our patrons, to everyone who supports us, everyone who's donating those bits, helping us reach our Tavern Upkeep goal every month. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget, we have Chaos Agents Season 2, not tomorrow, but next week. So we're going to be off tomorrow. Get a little rest. But join us. If you've never heard of it before, go check out the podcast. We're on YouTube. It's good fun, for sure. So check that out. But on Wednesday, we have a teaser for the Redacted reports. Wednesday. Yes. So they just had wrapped one season, so I wonder what the teaser could be about. Exciting stuff. Go check it out. Wednesday, teaser for the Redacted reports. And, of course, the Great Dane Society continues this Saturday. So come check out the Cthulhu crew and see their awesome work. That's Saturday for the Great Dane Society. And again, next week, Monday night, Natural One, right here. I think we'll maybe do a brief after dark. What do you guys think? Too tired a little bit? Brief one, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
We'll do a brief one. So if you're a patron, you get access to the after dark part of the show, where you get to hear us talk about the session and discuss that. So looking to becoming a patron, guys, it pays. Just kidding. I don't get paid anything. So. We'll see you guys. If you're doing the After Dark, we'll see you in a bit. If not, we'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and of course, thanks for starting your week off right with a critical fail. Good night.
Fucking hand up.